Hello, friends. Welcome to Love Lab. Love, it's in movies, songs, and every second reel on Instagram. It makes people write poetry, cross oceans, and send risky texts at 2 a.m. But here's the big question: what actually happens inside our brains and bodies when we fall in love or when we get a crush? Is it fate? Is it magic? Or is it just science messing with us? Today, we're going to break it down, and I promise you'll never look at your crush the same way again. Let's start with the basics. When you fall in love, your brain basically turns into a chemistry set. Three big players enter the game. Dopamine, the reward chemical. This is the reason seeing your crush can feel like winning a prize. It's the same chemical that's triggered when you eat chocolate or check your phone notifications. Basically, love is your brain's version of a dopamine party. Oxytocin, also called the cuddle hormone, released during hugs, kisses, even just holding hands. It creates bonding and trust, which is why you feel safer and calmer with someone you love. And third one is serotonin, the tricky one. In early love, serotonin levels actually drop, which explains why you can't stop thinking about your crush. Yep, science says obsession is part of the package. Okay, now let's talk about the crush phenomenon. Yes, the crush. That magical, slightly painful experience where just seeing someone makes your stomach do cartwheels. Science calls a crush an infatuation. Your brain's reward system lights up like a Christmas tree whenever you see that person. And that's why a tiny smile or a short text from them can boost your mood instantly. But here's the twist: crushes are often less about the other person and more about how they make you feel. It's your brain projecting all your desires and fantasies onto them. That's why sometimes, once you actually get to know your crush, the magic disappears. Okay, now, why do we fall in love at all? Like, why did humans even evolve to fall in love? Evolutionary scientists believe love exists to keep two people bonded long enough to raise children. Without it, we would just wander off after mating. But psychology adds another perspective. Love isn't just about survival, it's about connection. We're wired to seek comfort, safety, and belonging. Sometimes love is about attraction, like pheromones, the natural scents that can draw people together. Sometimes it's timing. You meet someone right when you're ready. And sometimes it's just the way they smile that makes your brain say, yep, that's what's special. Okay, now let's talk about the weird things love makes us do. Love has a funny way of making us act not so smart. Research shows your brain's fear center, the amygdala, actually quiets down when you're in love. That's why you might suddenly get brave enough to confess your feelings or embarrass yourself without thinking twice. Other classical symptoms: sweaty palms, racing heart, forgetting how to speak like a normal human being. Oh, and those endless daydreams about your crush noticing you in the hallway? Yep, old signs. Okay, now let's talk about the stages of love. Scientists actually say love happens in stages. First one is lust, driven by hormones like testosterone and estrogen. This is the attraction at first sight phase. Second one, attraction. Dopamine and norepinephrine go wild here. This is where your crush keeps you awake at night, makes food taste better, and suddenly love songs make sense. And third one, attachment. Oxytocin and vasopressin take over, building trust, comfort, and long term bonding. This is the stage where it less fireworks and more warm campfire vibes. Okay, here's the big question. If love is just chemicals and brain wiring, does that mean it isn't real? Not at all. The fact that our biology creates these feelings doesn't make them less magical. It actually shows how deeply love is written into us as humans. Think about it. Love inspires art, poetry, and some of the best and worst decisions in history. It may be science, but it feels like magic. And maybe that's the point. Okay, so the next time your heart skips a beat when your crush walks by, just remember it's dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and a dash of chaos. But hey, that's what makes it exciting. So if you enjoy this dive into the science of love, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend who's currently daydreaming about their crush. And drop a comment below. Do you believe love is destiny or just brain chemistry? I'll be reading your answers. See ya!